Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. Today I'm filming in my robe, and that can mean only one thing: a good old-fashioned evening skincare routine. But this isn't any old evening skincare routine, no. This is what I like to think of as like the ultimate anti-aging evening skincare routine with products and techniques that I've perfected over the past 3 years. Skincare is very much a journey rather than a destination, and I'm really proud of the routine that I've pulled together. And in this video, I want to share with you the products I use, how I layer them, some hints, tips and hacks for applying them to get the maximum benefit. So if you did want any inspiration for your own skincare routine or want to know how to get a little extra bang for your buck, hopefully this is the video for you. We're going to keep it super chill, super chatty, and I'm going to answer some of the common questions that you guys post to me as we go along. So sit back, relax, let's do our evening skincare routine. Now, before we get into this video, don't forget, if you enjoy this style of content, to let me know by reaching down and giving this video a big thumbs up and a like. Do you want to see more skincare routines here on the channel? If you do, let me know by liking this video. This is honestly the best way of supporting me as a content creator too, because the more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its channel. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. I'd also love to know your thoughts on this routine, the products I use, any replacements that you'd substitute with. Get that conversation going in the comment section below. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So my skin type, normally I'm super oily and acne prone, but because we've got the whole seasonal allergy thing going on, I'm having a little issue with my asthma, and I've mixed up some medication, which has led me to have a little bit more of a dry skin type than normal. So whilst I'm still ridiculously acne prone, even into like my 37th year here on planet Earth, at the moment I'm just ever so slightly drier than I normally would be. And I've swapped a few things around to kind of counteract that. And I'm going to share with you in this video how I did that without having to spend a whole lot additional coin. I'm very much focused down on anti-aging, and I always like to put that disclaimer out there that when we say anti-aging, I don't mean I'm anti the aging process. You know, a lot of people prefer other terminology, and that's absolutely fine. For me, the industry tends to use the term anti-aging, and that sits absolutely fine with me. But whether you call it well-aging, anti-aging, aging well, it really doesn't matter. I just want to celebrate having the very best skin we can achieve, no matter what age we happen to be, and that's very much my ethos here on Mad About Skin. So, kicking things off with a cleanse, which of course I did off camera. You know, anyone that knows me knows I'm a complete, I'm like a disaster when it comes to trying to coordinate things. I'm so clumsy, and filming equipment, water, cleanser, that would be a hot mess. So I did that off camera, and today actually I used this product, which is the Mad About Skin Gentle Jelly Cleanser. Yes, it is finally back in stock. We had so many issues actually sourcing the ingredients for the latest batch. I didn't want to mix things up, substitute things out, because I know how much you guys love this formulation. So we had to have just a little bit of patience, and it's now back in stock. So yeah, I've linked this, as I will all the products mentioned today, in the description box below if you did want to check it out. But yeah, the Mad About Skin Cleanser, if it was your old holy grail and you want to try it again, it is back in stock, and I loved it. When I put it back on my skin, it was like rediscovering an old friendship. So this is the one that I used today, and I think this is a great all-rounder, suits all skin types. It's an affordable, budget-friendly price point, and doesn't leave your skin feeling stripped and dried. So definitely, with my little bit more drier skin than normal situation going on, this is absolutely perfect for me. Now, whilst the Mad About Skin one is my go-to daily cleanser that never fails me, if I'm feeling a little bougie, a little extra, maybe I want to just treat myself and make me have a little luxury in my skincare routine, I do reach for this product. This is the Allies of Skin Molecular Silk Amino Hydrating Cleanser. Now, the packaging looks bougie, it looks fabulous, and this just glides onto the skin. The Mad About Skin one is on the creamier, richer side. This is more like of a gel cream hybrid. Again, would suit everyone and just feels so luxurious on application. I don't use it every single day because it's not the cheapest product out there. I prefer to reach for something a little bit more drugstore and affordable. But on those days where I want a little luxury, I want to pamper and treat myself, I do switch this one out in my evening skincare routine. It is fortunately the cheapest of all the Allies of Skin products. It's still not like drugstore, but it's cheaper than a lot of the rest of their products. And I did manage to blag a discount code for Allies of Skin. So if you want to save 15%, I've linked that in the comments section below. Yeah, this is my treat on the days where I want a little extra luxury. But every other evening, the Mad About Skin cleanser still feels super bougie and lovely, and just kind of works. So on to the application of the products proper. Now, my skin, because I've been faffing around and chatting to you guys, has dried off slightly, and I always like to apply my skincare serums onto damp skin. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of this. This is the Boots Traditional Skincare Glycerin and Rosewater Toner. I love this. It's like £2. It's so drugstore, so affordable. A lot of people worried that it'd gone, it'd been discontinued. It hasn't. Boots are continuing this, and I've linked it again, like I keep saying, in the description box below. But this, it smells so good and just gives you that instant plumping and hydration. So glasses off, because we don't need to make that mistake, which I usually do at least once or twice a week. I apply my skincare with my glasses on and then realise I'm like, yeah, that's not good. So this, I just pat gently into my skin. And I think this is a really great way to kickstart the serums in your routine, because it'll keep damp for quite some time, which just adds a little dewiness to the skin, plumps, refreshes, and that rose water is lovely. It's calming, it's soothing, it smells so good, and this is definitely one of my budget favourites that I recommend to everyone. Don't overpay for your skincare, you don't need to. That toner does it all, feels great on the skin, and yeah, it's just a great way to kickstart your evening routine. Now up next, I'm going to go in with a little dose of this. This is the Skin 1004 Centella Pore Minimising Fresh and Pure. 9 different peptides in here, so this is like my peptide fix on an evening. I am cheating a little bit today, I should probably tell you guys that I got home from the gym probably about like 30 minutes ago, and it's only 5 p.m. here in the UK. It is not the evening, but I thought, do you ever have those days where you just want to do your evening skincare routine, get in your robe or your pajamas, put some TV on and have a chill evening? Well, that's me today, and that's definitely why I'm doing my evening skincare a little bit earlier, and there is nothing wrong with that. You know, I wouldn't personally do it if I was still going out and about, because I like to have fresh skin when I go to sleep. I don't want to be out and about collecting all pollution and particulate matters, but in the house, the earlier I can get away with doing my evening skincare routine, the better it is for me, because it just sends me into that beautiful, like, calm state. This serum, gorgeous on the skin, hydrating. It's got that fix of Centella, those 9 peptides. It's just a really great dupe for the Hylamized Sub-Q skin, which I normally would use, but it's been discontinued. This is a great, affordable dupe for that. So if you're struggling to find an alternative, just check this one out. Feels beautiful on the skin and glides on, especially if your skin is already a little bit damp, which it was from that toner. So up next, I'm gonna add a little drop of this. This is the Superdrug Me Plus Tranexamic Acid Booster. I like to use tranexamic acid and azelaic acid together in my skincare routine, because that, I think, combination has really helped me to fade my hyperpigmentation, my dark spots and acne scarring. We always talk, when we think anti-aging, our minds go to fine lines and wrinkles, and you know, the peptides that are in that are going to boost collagen and elastin production. We're going to come on to some vitamin A derivatives later that are going to do the same. But it's not all about wrinkles. I think as we age, we accumulate hyperpigmentation, skin discoloration. And anything we can do to just even out the skin tone does give a more youthful appearance. So don't neglect the tranexamic acid and the azelaic acid. They work really well together in a skincare routine. This one is lovely and affordable, easy to get here in the UK, Ireland, and quite a lot of the European Union too. If you can't, another alternative is the Naturium tranexamic acid, which works just as well, but this is slightly cheaper, which is why I personally reach for it. Now, a couple of drops of this on the skin is going to be great, because it will calm and soothe, prevent that excess pigment production in the first place, but it also works to block any pigment production which might already be ongoing. So if you've had a little sun during the day or you're worried about any discoloration, don't worry, applying this every single evening will just give your skin the very best fighting chance of minimizing any future pigment production, which can go into overdrive due to a whole host of different things. But I always like to say that inflammation is like the #1 enemy of, you know, an even skin tone. So anything we can do to calm and soothe is great. The Centella will have helped that. Tranexamic acid definitely will do that. And we'll come on to some other ingredients that'll support that too. Let that just sink gently into the skin, and then we come on to my azelaic acid fix. For people that say, can you use 2 acids together in a routine? You absolutely can, as long as they're the right acids. 2 exfoliators back to back? Probably not. But tranexamic acid and azelaic acid aren't traditional exfoliating acids, so it's absolutely fine. And I covered like how to do this in more detail with some other product recommendations in a video, which I'll link up there. For my azelaic acid fix, I'm using this. This is the Mad About Skin Got You Covered Super Serum, which has a 5% concentration of azelaic acid, perfect to pair with that tranexamic acid, but it's also got some antioxidants. It's got a couple of additional peptides in, so it's going to complement that Skin 1004 peptide serum, and it's got a touch of vitamin C derivative too. Because I'm going to come on to a vitamin A derivative, a retinal, later, I don't want to use pure form ascorbic or L-ascorbic acid because that'll just be too much for my skin. But you don't have to miss out on that vitamin C fix in an evening just because you're using a retinoid. You can absolutely use a derivative, and this has the azelaic acid, the derivative. It's just a great way of streamlining, so you don't have to have like multiple different steps in your routine. Now this absolutely applies best on damp skin, and because I've been chatting to you guys, I've let my skin go just a little bit dry, but don't worry, I'm just going to put a little extra of that rose water toner on just to dampen everything up, because this product is so packed full of active ingredients that it is a little on the thicker side, and I find it just applies so much better on slightly damp skin, which is how I always choose to use it. I would say 2 drops if you have oily skin like I do, 3 drops if you've got a drier skin type, just to get that extra hydration. Glide that on. Oh, it just feels so rich and luxurious. I always look forward to this step in my skincare routine because it just gives you that plump, dewy and gorgeous skin. Let it sink in for like 30 seconds to a minute before you move to your next step, just to let it work in synergy with the skin, get everything absorbed so all those active ingredients can get to where they need to be to deliver you that fantastic benefit. So the final step is going to be the application of a retinoid, which no good anti-aging skincare routine is complete without. And today is a special day because I get to give you the exclusive first look of my new product, which is the Mad About Skin Retinal Oil. This has been a labour of love formulating this for the past year, and I'm just so excited to share it with you. This isn't the actual packaging. This is actually one of the many samples that I got sent, and I'm still using them because I hate waste, and it's the quality formulation. I want to use every last drop. So I'll leave an image here of what it actually looks like so you can get that impression, and it's available for pre-order now. Because a lot of the ingredients in here, we wanted to really focus down on the quality of the ingredients and source them as well as we could. And of course there are some limits on, volumes of these styles quality ingredients. So there is somewhat of limited stock, so I put it on pre-order for anyone that wants to, get their hands on it, and this will be shipped out to you in the next week, don't worry. But if you want to get your hands on it now, it's available for pre-order, and I've linked it in the description box below. So this is like a facial oil and a retinoid all in one. It's got a great concentration of retinal, which is my favorite retinoid. It works out a little bit better than retinol because it's closer to the retinoic acid our skin needs to deliver the anti-aging benefit. So goes through fewer conversions, keeps at maximum performance. Retinal is also traditionally better tolerated on the skin than retinol. So if you, get the sensitivity, the redness and irritation, try switching to retinal, which in my experience, you get a whole lot less of those side effects with. It's also formulated with some other vitamin A derivatives to kind of boost the efficacy, give you like maximum results, but also keeping in mind minimizing the risk of any irritation. And it's got oat kernel oil in there, which is anti-inflammatory, nourishing, hydrating, alongside vitamin E, which is a potent antioxidant. It's got some glycerin, which is a wonderful humectant. It's kind of just packed with all the goodies your skin needs, and that's why I think it's going to deliver far more than some of the bougie luxury retinoid oils on the market. They might be costing upwards of like £100, $120. You don't need to pay that, trust me. Quality, well-sourced ingredients in a really nice formulation doesn't need to break the bank, and I kind of wanted to prove it with this product. The actual product itself has a pump which makes it super easy to dispense, and I am so proud of this. Now, how you choose to apply it is really up to you. You can apply it as a facial oil at the end of your skincare routine. That's going to be great if you've got a dryness-prone skin type. I think using it as a standalone facial oil could really pay additional benefit. For everyone else, I think you get a much better absorption rate if you mix it with a moisturizer that you love. Now, you can mix it with the Mad About Skin moisturizer, but I didn't want this video to be all about just my brand because honestly, I'm always open with you guys. I use all of my own skincare products, but I also use all my other brand favorites too. So today I'm combining it with this. This is the Geek and Gorgeous Happier Barrier Moisturizer. Just a really nice ingredient packed moisturizer that I think complements this retinal oil well. You don't need a lot of this product because in my experience, a little goes a long way. And put a couple of drops, though if you're buying it, it'll be a couple of pumps of the retinal oil in there and mix it together. Then you can glide it across the skin. Oh, this just feels so luxurious, so bougie, so like It's almost like a really expensive facial oil that you're not overpaying for. So what's not to love about that? It's cruelty free, which of course is something really important. I do prioritize in my own skincare brand, and of course all my own products are cruelty free. And like I say, that formulation just means that you're going to minimize the risk of any side effects, sensitivity, and irritation. We spoke earlier about inflammation being like the #1 enemy to an even complexion. So you don't want a retinol product that's just inflaming and aggravating the skin. You want one that delivers that collagen boost, the boost to cell turnover, but also calming, soothing, and nourishing. And hopefully you can see on my skin, that's just sunk in so well because I've incorporated it with that moisturizer, and my skin looks plump. It looks dewy. It's not irritated. It's not tight. It's not sore. I just feel like I can ready to go to bed. I know I'm going to wake up with a really good skin day, and I definitely have that retinol oil combined with all those other ingredients to thank for it. So there you have it, guys, my ultimate anti-aging skincare routine, which, like I said, might shock a lot of you with how few products there are in here, but that's deliberate. We don't all have, time to spend 30 minutes on our evening skincare routine. You don't need to. Choose your products wisely, streamline with multi-active formulations, and you can get game-changing anti-aging results on a budget and without having too many steps. And that's what I wanted to prove for you in today's video. So wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.